If you need coins, go check out UT Coins for you down in the description, an instant automated coin delivery service. You're right guys, it's Capgun Tom here and welcome to episode number 1 of the Road to Real. Yes, that's right, we are going to be playing and trading our way in this Road to Glory style series to the full Real Madrid team. You guys have been asking me for months what the new team was going to be, and I have decided on Real Madrid, and I'll explain why in just a second. Anyway, you can see here we're starting off, we've got our starter pack, we've moved some players about to get a bit of chemistry, we've also got that free bronze pack that starts you off as well, plus 500 coins. Got a lot of English players, so probably going to be using them to get some chemistry. And as you can see, after jigging the whole thing about, this is what we got: 75 chem, 1.5 star rated team, and we're going to start straight away in Division 10. Now, the first thing we always need to do is rename our club, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to change it from Rosario FC, what the hell that is, or whatever it is, and we are going to change it to the Road to Real, and our abbreviation will be R2R. So there you go. Everything's looking good. And the other thing we need for this series is the checklist. And here it is. It looks absolutely fantastic. I have to say massive thanks to Bateson87 and Clutch. Clutch helped me on the intro. Bateson helped me on the graphics, like the checklist. So massive thanks to them. Both of them links will be down in the description, so go check them out. And as you can see, we've got loads of players to buy. Loads. And that is why you guys might not like this, but this is how it's going to have to be. There is no way I could complete this series starting from scratch, so we will be transferring everything over from Path to Paris to this brand new account. I have to say that's just the only way we'll have any chance of completing this series before FIFA 15, so everything is getting trade-offered across. It is exactly what we did in deploying Dortmund as well. You know, it's still going to be a pretty mammoth series because the Real Madrid team is so much more expensive than the PSG team. We're probably talking like 6 million coins, whereas the PSG team is probably about 3 million. So obviously, if we give ourselves a launch pad, we might have a chance of making it before FIFA 15 comes around. You know how long it took me to complete Path to Paris, and that was, what, 3 million coins? So there you go. All of the players are getting transferred across, as you would expect. We're going to sell them all on eventually. I'm not going to list them up in this episode. Number one, we don't actually need the coins straight away. And number two, the market actually seems to be spiraling upwards, which is a really nice change, and therefore I might be able to get more money for my players if I hold on to them for a little bit longer. So I'll be holding them onto them for a little bit. I just don't know how long yet. Anyway, you can see here we've got all of the stuff we need to be an official Real Madrid kit, club. We've got the 2 kits, we've got the stadium, and of course we have got the badge as well. Also, we're bringing Mourinho back. Now, there is a reason for that. Carlo Ancelotti isn't actually on the game, so therefore I can't use him. So I got the next best thing, which of course is Mourinho with a La Liga chemistry style on him, so I sent that over as well as all the coins. So we got like 400k plus all the players, and yeah, that's just the way it's got to be, guys. If you don't like it, I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do about it. I could have done another team that would have been a lot less, but you know what, I don't think it would have been we wouldn't have had as good a time, and yeah, just think this is the best for everything. So we're going into our first game. As I said, we are just going straight into divisions. We are in Division 10, and we get dealt a pretty nice hand. We come up against a pretty weak squad, and as you can see, we managed to go 2-0 up in the 82nd minute, and he actually made this game look really tight. He managed to score in the 90th minute, but I can assure you, the game was not tight in the slightest. That was his first shot of the entire game, and it didn't come until the 90th minute, and it was a cross and a header. So there you go. Look at those stats. Absolutely ridiculous. We were all over him, and it was just very difficult to break him down. I think our strikers were a little bit dodgy. Anyway, we're going to make a couple of signings, and as for signings, I am going to obviously make some rules because we have so many coins. We could literally go out and buy pretty much the whole team straight away. Where's the fun in that? We're going to stagger this so that we don't, progress too quickly. I'm going to say that we can sign a maximum of 2 gold players per episode and 1 inform man of the match or team of the season, team of the year player per episode. So only one of those can be signed each time. And you never know. We might get some transfer players coming into the squad at some point. We might also be getting some international man of the matches, depending on how the Real Madrid players do in the World Cup. We'll have to wait and see on that front. Now, as I said, buying some players, no rules about the silvers because I just want to buy the silvers and get them out of the way as quickly as possible. So I went and bought Jesus for goalkeeper and Nacho Fernandez as well for centre-back. And the only other silver that's left is Rodriguez. Now, I am aware that there is a goalkeeper called Adan that is not on that checklist. And the reason for that is I went searching for him. I couldn't find any of him. I would have bought him right there and then if I could have found him. But I think his card is either really old or it was never on the game. I don't really know. Maybe you guys, if one of you have an Adan and you want to, sell it to me, then leave a comment down in the comment section. Also, if you're enjoying this brand new series, make sure you smash the like button. I tell you what, we're going to try and hit 3,000 likes on every single video. So smash that like button. And if you do hit 3,000 likes, I will upload another episode of the Road to Real on Tuesday. So get liking. That's definitely a good deal. Anyway, you can see here we're in our next game and we are winning 4-0. We are absolutely destroying our opponent again, dealt the nice hand in the division. You never know what you kind of come up against. We could have come up against full gold team, but we didn't. We came up against starter pack team, and that is just exactly what you need. Anyway, I'm going to go make a signing, and this one is a dangerous signing to make. 19,000 coins years. Jesse Rodriguez, his old card where he's a striker rather than his upgraded left mid card, which is a gold. I just love the striker silver card much more than that. And it's got a hunter chemistry style on it. It was 19,250 coins. I was like, bam, we'll have that because he's got 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, loads of pace, good head, good shot. He's perfect. He is going to absolutely destroy these starter pack teams if we keep coming up against them. And as you can see, we give Rodriguez the check mark on the checklist. That's all the silvers done and dusted. We're going to move on to the golds in the next episode. As I said, only 2 golds can be signed per episode. But as you can see, we have got 48 chemistry opponent coming up in our final game of the episode. It's got bronzes, it's got golds. But I'm thinking we're going to be, doing pretty well against this team, especially with Jesse Rodriguez. And as you can see, we managed to score with him within 6 minutes of the game starting. Actually, the opponent wasn't too bad at the game. He was probably the strongest of the 3 people I played. But I still just overcame him, and you can see that we ended up scoring 3 goals with Jesse Rodriguez before, 60 minutes were up, which is pretty good. And then we got through McLeod as well, and he managed to finish to make it 4-0. That's pretty much game over. He did manage to spank this one in. Really nice goal from the edge of the box, but it made little difference to the scoreline because we had already won it, and we take down the victory. Unbeaten so far in this series. Could we do that for the entire series? Of course not, because I'm useless and I'm rubbish at the game. Once we get into the higher divisions, I'm sure you'll get smacked about a bit. So there you go, guys. That is the new series. I hope you've enjoyed the first episode. Make sure you smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new. You don't want to miss a single one of these episodes. And other than that, I'm going to have to leave it there. And I will see you all next time.